Well, hi there, Sagittarian Earth Angels. How are you? My name's LJ, and you found LJ's Thriving Energy. Thank you so much for joining me today. It's a pleasure and an honor. So this is going to be for January 23rd through the 31st, 2020. And I'm not sure if you know this. I bet you do. But in the tarot decks, like the Universal Tarot deck, your card in the major arcana that is associated with Sagittarius is Temperance. So Temperance is all about balance, and that's a beautiful card whenever it comes into a reading. You know, so like I'm Capricorn, so my card that I'm related to in the major arcana is the Devil card. And like Leo is a Strength card. So you guys, as a Sagittarian, are the Temperance card, and that is beautiful. This is a learning channel, so I just want to make sure that you guys all know that. So for the main read today, we're going to use the Fairy Tarot cards. I did pull one from the Sacred Wealth Code deck. This is an amazing little deck of cards. And yours is the Muse. Sagittarians, for the week of January 23rd, you guys are the Muse. You inspire and are inspired. I love it. Yes, so anyway, I went into Google and I put in that I wanted to find some more tarot spreads. Well, this site called Labyrinthos came up. Labyrinthos. Labyrinthos. And it brought about all kinds of tarot spreads that I picked this one. It's called the Jungian Archetypes. Hopefully I'm not mispronouncing that word. It's spelled Jungian. The Jungian archetypes are certain characters or behavior models that we sometimes subconsciously use to shape our own personalities. So this read's going to talk about that. Okay? So before we get started on that, though, let's clear your energies. Just do something for yourself. Take a moment with me and let's clear your energies, okay? With my beautiful bell, my beautiful bowl that gives us this beautiful sound. So take a few deep, relaxing breaths. Let's try to open up our heart space. Allow the divine to come in with that beautiful, purest of white light energies through your heart space into your sacral chakra, your root chakra, all the way up to your crown chakra. Clear the energies in your body. Allow your higher self to accept these beautiful energies that the divine is bringing to you at this time. I now ask for the presence of the divine to guide and protect all of us throughout our day. I ask for a pure bubble of white light energy to surround each of us always. I ask that only love be able to come and go from our energy fields. Archangel Michael, please walk before us. Please walk before us and protect us, our families, our loved ones, always. Thank you, Spirit. It was beautiful. So anyway, I shuffled the cards. I do have a backup deck, my Universal Tarot deck, just in case we need clarification, but I haven't had to use it at all. So let's take a look at this. I did shuffle and cut this deck. So the bottom card, which is the overall for the spread, is Justice. I love it. Justice is coming in, my lovely Sagittarians. Justice and balance. And of course, your card is Temperance, so balance again. Take some time to review the details carefully. I wonder if you've got a contract or something, or maybe you're going to court, or you are going to win in the end. It's going to be fair and objective decisions. So it's all about justice, the number 8. Infinite justice. Beautiful. So that is the overall for the reading. I love it. So your number 1 card that we're going to pull is your persona. How, my friends, are you being perceived? How does what others think of you affect the situation? And remember, the situation is all about justice. So the Four of Pentacles, the Four of Autumn comes up. This is how people perceive you. So are you managing your resources wisely? Are you spending too much, or are you holding onto your money too tightly so that the flow of prosperity cannot come in? You need to achieve a balance in how you spend and save. Help those who are less fortunate. So are you, I would imagine people see you as helping others as well. You're giving to those less fortunate. Maybe if you don't have the money, you're giving time to a charity. That's a beautiful thing. But yeah, people are perceiving you in actually a beautiful way. I see this more of a balanced way. The fours are all about balance. So let's see what the other cards say, okay? Now your shadow side, what are you ashamed of? What do you want to hide, or what don't you want to acknowledge? You're letting go of people or things that no longer serve you. Are you not letting go of things that no longer serve you? That may be why you're a little bit stuck in the Four of Autumn. Maybe you're stuck with your pentacles. Maybe that's why you're not receiving at this point, because your shadow side is kind of taken over. You got to focus on your career. Are you focusing on your career, or are you letting other things come in and distract you? It also says unmarried or divorced individuals, which is interesting. Now, Queen of Winter is strong, patient, self-sufficient, and she's pretty funny. But she can cut the crap out immediately. When she sees something she doesn't like, she'll cut it. She's not scared. Shadow side, are you scared of cutting? Are you scared of cutting something out that doesn't really belong in your life? Yeah, you got to focus on your career, because the shadow side is saying you're not doing these things. What are you ashamed of? Are you ashamed of being a queen of air, basically, of Winter of Swords? Don't be ashamed. You know, Queen of Winter and King of Winter, they are actually really great business partners. If you're starting a business, they're really good partners, because they cut out the crap. They are straight and to the point, but they are fun. They're patient. But if they smell some nastiness, they cut it out. Shadow side. So maybe you need to be more like that, right? So this is, third card's going to be your anima, or what's your divine feminine saying. Anima is your divine feminine. If you were thinking of only your happiness, what would you do? Three of Swords. If you were thinking only of your happiness, the feminine is saying, reach out to others for comfort and love. So did something happen in your world where, did you get a broken heart from something? Were you cut out of something? Were you cut out of a relationship, out of a job? Your feminine side is saying, if you were thinking of only your happiness, what would you do? You'll grow stronger from the situation. If you want happiness, you're going to grow stronger from this Three of Swords situation. Your feminine side wants the sadness to heal. Allow the sadness to heal. So if you think about, let's turn this card upside down. We want those swords to come out of your heart, right? I think a lot of us have been working on this, actually. I think we've been working on the sadness. I think we've been healing the sadness. So your feminine side is saying, yes, I want to be healed. I don't want to take any more Three of Swords in my heart. I am done with a broken heart. Now, of course, who knows what will happen in the future? There's always a possibility of a broken heart, but I think you're learning how to deal with a broken heart much better than you did before. Maybe before you fell apart when your heart got broken. You know, you can't do that. You need to be strong, like the Queen of Winter. You need to be strong. Cut the crap out before it cuts you out, maybe, huh? If it doesn't serve you, let's let it go. Any sadness, though, feminine wants you to know that it's going to heal. Any sadness, let's allow it to heal. Okay, so what is your divine masculine side saying? Your animus side. Actually, let me just, I'm sitting kind of funny in my chair here. Let me switch. There we go. Switch positions. Oh, I like this. So your divine masculine is saying, what would you consider? What should you consider? What are your drives? What are your duties? Your masculine side wants you to become this independent Nine of Pentacles. Your masculine side wants you to reward yourself for all your hard work. Masculine wants you to be happy and successfully self-employed. And your masculine side wants you to cherish all your time alone. So that's a beautiful thing. Your masculine side really is trying to help you. And your feminine side too, you know, your heart of heart, if you want to be happy, what should you do? Let go of the pain. Let go of what's happened in the past. Heal from it. Let it go. Learn your lessons. Let it go. And then reward yourself. Masculine says reward yourself, man. You have worked your rear end off. You've done some hard work, and I love it. So those two can work really well together, right? This last card is, what does your heart of heart want? This is all about self. What are your true desires? Oh, I love this. The Queen of Summer, the Queen of Cups. Your heart of heart wants this so badly. Your heart wants to be this loving, comforting, emotional, intuitive soul. Yes, the Queen of Cups. She is an amazing person. She's got her emotions under control. Your heart of heart wants those emotions to be under control. Your heart of heart, so your true desire is to let go of this pain, right? Listen to your heart, intuitive insights you can trust. Don't take care of people too much if it's at the expense of yourself. You got to look out for number one. Then once you're stable and you're complete, you'll be able to help others. But that's what your heart of heart wants. Maybe you're working a little too hard. Maybe you're multitasking a little bit too much. But your heart is saying, hey, you know, slow down. You've got to take care of yourself first. You've got to take those saltwater baths. You've got to eat right. You have to drink lots of water. Get plenty of rest. That's what your heart of heart desires. That's a beautiful thing. You can achieve that. You just got to let go of the pain. You've got to work a little bit, you know, reward yourself for all your hard work. Cherish your time alone. Time alone is fantastic. I love having time alone. I really do. Now the Muse is coming in. The Muse. You are the Muse, my friends. This is amazing. And it does have Venus in the parentheses there. So maybe Venus means something to you, my Sagittarians. So the Muse, here is this. You can pause the video if you'd like to read this on your own. And there's that second page. I love the Muse card. I am a bit of a muse myself. I go around, I try to help people and try to inspire them. And, you know, that's how I am. That's how I've always been. I'm a very creative person, very passionate about my creativity. So the Muse, your mantra is, I inspire and I am inspired. Soul desire is to be a channel for creativity and genius. Your purpose is to make life a form of art. I love it. Your shadow, you might have some kind of an inner critic. You might have control issues. You're scattered, lack of follow through. Interesting, isn't it? The Muse is the creative voice of the soul. If you're working with the Muse archetype, you have a direct connection with divine inspiration. As a Muse, your purpose and mission is to make life a form of art. You're smart, creative, and sensitive. You have your own personal style and authentic stance, which you express through your work in the world. The Muse in you is an introvert by nature. You can easily shut out the external noise of the world to hear the creative whisper of your soul. You're an exceptional collaborator. who gives inspiration and clarity to, and facilitates growth in, all those whom you encounter. One of your superpowers is to help those around you breathe life into their dreams. Oh, I love it. The muse needs to be worshipped and adored. When she is, she will appear on call to pour her ingenious nectar into your next great idea for your business, art, or collaboration. You know how to court her, even when she becomes elusive for others. That makes you one of the best collaborators that an artist, entrepreneur, or leader can have. The shadow side of the muse. The inner critic is the voice that doubts, judges, and criticizes the muse's unseen gifts, and seeks to squelch the muse's inspiration. When you're in the shadow of the muse, you may let other people's opinions rob you of your innate knowing, or feel unable to follow through on your divinely inspired ideas. Jumping from one project to the next, frustrated and anxious, you may fail to bring anything to completion or reap the rewards of your creative work. If you find yourself in the shadow of the muse, it's important to take some time to get quiet and go within, so you can hear the voice of your soul louder than the ranting of your inner critic or the opinions of others. Oops, went one too far there. So your high value gifts, being the muse, inspired genius, imaginative, channel for others' creative ideas, visionary, collaborator, original thinker. Your inspired action plan, which you can say aloud with me: I quiet my mind and open to my high value gifts of soul inspiration to co-create my truth with the universe and others. I love it. So you are the muse. This muse is coming in to help create the queen of summer. Listen to your heart, intuitive insights you can trust. Help. The queen of summer is going to help you be creative as well. Justice has come in, Justice has come in to bring about balance, fair, objective decisions. Maybe help you get out of the Four of Autumn, or help you balance your resources, your wealth, your prosperity. You've got to manage those wisely. Queen of Winter is going to help you do that. If you listen to her, don't go into the shadow side, listen to her, be like her. Cut things out that no longer serve you. Yeah, because you want to be that queen of summer. You want to get to that, the masculine side is saying, I want to be the Nine of Pentacles. I want to be strong, sturdy, self-sufficient on my, all by yourself. Because when you're this, you're more able to be that beautiful partner with someone else. When you're strong and secure in yourself, that's what you're trying to get to, right? Because then once you're strong and the other person is strong within himself or herself, then when you come together, you'll be this powerhouse, right? But you got to heal your heart. You got to let go of old crap that has happened to you in the past, my friends. Let it go. It is no longer serving you. Cut it out just like the queen. All right, so you guys, this is a beautiful reading. Hope you have an amazing week. If you like this video, hit that like button. If you want to share it with other Saggies, go ahead, or maybe some cross-watchers that might get some good information from this video. I do have a PayPal donation button down below, too, in the description box. So, also, I do sell my jewelry online. I have a Etsy site, and I make all these cool wands, and I make all kinds of jewelry, and I do have personal readings on there as well. All right, so thank you so much for joining me today. It's been a pleasure and an honor to do your reading, and I wish you only peace, joy, happiness. All right? I send you my love. Take care, and I'll see you next week. All right, bye-bye.